In a move that could redefine military operations, the British Armed Forces are set to deploy cutting-edge artificial intelligence technology from Palantir, a data analytics firm with ties to the CIA, as part of a staggering £750 million contract to be finalized during President Trump's state visit to the UK. This deal promises to revolutionize how the military identifies and targets enemies in future conflicts by harnessing the power of sophisticated AI systems. But here's where it gets controversial. Palantir's involvement raises questions about reliance on American tech firms in critical national defense arenas. The new AI-driven tool will equip UK commanders with the ability to pinpoint and neutralize threats with unprecedented precision, representing a significant shift in the way wars are planned and fought. Alongside the military applications, the agreement reportedly includes a pledge from Palantir to invest an additional £1.5 billion into the UK over the next 5 years, signaling a long-term partnership rather than a simple purchase of technology. Sources reveal that the timing of this major contract has been expedited to coincide exactly with Trump's visit, underscoring the political and strategic weight behind the deal. The UK's Ministry of Defence, MOD, is set to invest up to £750 million to secure this advanced AI capability, which is expected to extend beyond the Royal Navy to encompass the full spectrum of armed forces, Army, Navy, and Air Force alike. This will not only cover personnel, but also ensure that ships, aircraft, and other military assets are upgraded and prepared for any future conflict scenarios. One existing use case of Palantir's technology is in Project Kraken, a maritime border defense initiative. Palantir currently supplies naval commanders with a comprehensive situational awareness platform, tracking everything from manpower shortages to fleet movements in the English Channel. Going further, the system will integrate a wealth of historical and current data stored in decade-old databases across the military, including personnel medical records, payrolls, and training certifications. This data consolidation will allow commanders to identify critical recruitment gaps and assess if service members are physically and mentally ready to be deployed. An incredibly complex task made far more manageable through AI. Moreover, the technology isn't limited to human resources. It can analyze maintenance requirements and predict when key assets such as ships and aircraft will be operational, directly addressing common bottlenecks like crew shortages and delayed equipment repairs. This intelligence enables military planners to better coordinate deployments and avoid frustrations caused by unavailable resources. Essentially, AI will serve as the ultimate logistics and readiness manager. In warfare, speed and clarity of information are vital. By rapidly processing massive datasets, the technology will provide commanders with a 360-degree battlefield overview, from detecting enemy naval vessels approaching British waters, to tracking tanks advancing through Europe, or fighter jets preparing missile strikes from the air. This integrated real-time insight could be the difference between winning and losing in future conflicts. It's important to highlight that this contract dwarfs previous Palantir agreements with the UK government by a factor of 10, reflecting a substantial leap in trust and reliance on this technology. Sources familiar with the negotiations believe President Trump will view the deal favorably, considering Palantir's known connections and American origins. Palantir was launched by Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, including the conservative billionaire Peter Thiel, a notable Trump supporter and advisor. The company's name is inspired by the seeing stones from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, symbolizing its goal of providing all-encompassing visibility into complex data landscapes. Lewis Mosley, who has notable family ties including former Formula One mogul Max Mosley, heads Palantir's London branch. Palantir commands attention not only for its technology, but also for its political and strategic affiliations. Its pro-Western stance and rumored role in high-profile operations, such as assisting in locating Osama bin Laden, who was killed by U.S. President Special Forces in Pakistan in 2011, have fueled both admiration and debate over its influence on modern warfare. Yet this collaboration has critics. Former Defense Secretary Sir Ben Wallace publicly criticized the UK government for favoring American suppliers like Palantir over domestic companies. accusing the government of undermining the British defense industry. He voiced concerns on social media, suggesting that what's presented as defense collaboration is often just superficial, offices in London staffed by public relations teams, rather than genuine manufacturing or engineering investment that creates British jobs. Further stirring controversy, Wallace alleged that Lord Mandelson, prior to his removal as UK ambassador to the United States, actively pressured officials at No. 10 Downing Street to prioritize American-made defense equipment to appease President Trump's administration. This development begs some pointed questions for us all. Should the UK deepen its reliance on foreign technology, particularly from the United States, for critical defense infrastructure? Or does this risk compromising national sovereignty and the growth of indigenous defense industries? We invite you to share your thoughts. Do you believe this deal marks a smart strategic partnership, or is it a step too far in America's direction? How should governments balance collaboration with protecting homegrown innovation in defense? Your insights are welcome in the comments below.